Hey everyone, it's Rachel with Rachel's Wig Reform. Today I want to show you how you can put some baby hairs in around your ear tabs to make it look a little more natural, especially if you don't have any hair like myself underneath your wig. It can start to look where, you put it behind your ear and then you have this kind of that shaved sideburn look where you should have hair but you don't, and sometimes that can be sort of a giveaway that you are wearing a wig. The other day I was wearing Sage by Estetica, and I kind of put some baby hairs in really quick right before I ran out the door, and I took a picture of it. I posted it on my Facebook page, and many of you said, yes, I would love to see this video and how you did it. I want to wear this tomorrow. This is Julienne Light by Jon Renau in Malibu Blonde. And I want to be able to put those baby hairs in before I wear this tomorrow to work. I was talking to my husband not too long ago, and I was telling him that I want to wear this, but I want to record myself doing it. I said, but I've had such a long day. I'm gross. I just need a shower. You know how you have those days where you come home and you're not going to settle down until you shower off your day? That's where I'm at. And so I told him, I said, I don't even know how I can do this video. I said, I'm gross. I stink. I need a shower. And he says, Rachel, I'm pretty sure they can't smell you through YouTube. Valid point. So here I am, ready to do this video for you. So let's first talk about the ear tab here. Now with Julienne Light, normally there is that lace that comes around. I have cut that lace off. I didn't want that there. I don't like that look. Got rid of it. I also cut all the way up around my hairline, around both sides of the ears. So you can see if I lift it up, there's still that little bit of lace, but when I lay it down, it's cut like basically right to that hairline. And that's what I did. I cut the lace when I was wearing it. If I cut the lace, if the wig was off, what I would have done is made the mistake, and I would have cut that lace all the way up to the ear tab there. And then it would have been too much. I would have been taking fibers off then. So I didn't want to do that. That's why I made sure I wore the wig when I cut the lace. Now, this is how I did this with Sage. I have this little spoolie. It's an old eyebrow thing. And, I feel like this light is too bright. I need to, there we go. It was just like bright in my face. So what I did is I would go in and I kind of took this spoolie and I just started pulling some fibers out. And I kind of am holding this hair behind my ear because I don't want big chunks to come out. I just want little pieces. And so I'm just taking that spoolie and going in there and grabbing out pieces. Now, right now, if you look at this, one of the important things is follow the fiber back up to the base, because you could be pulling hair out. You could be catching hair, and see how it's all up here? Well, I do want some fibers there, but see how I'm missing fibers right there? So I don't want to just pull out a big chunk right here and cut it, because then I'm going to have like baby hairs here, but nothing right here. So I'm just going to kind of leave this up to the side, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to get down here a little bit farther and start to get some fibers pulled out closer to the ear tab. All right, so now let me see here. I want to get a few more up in here. And if you pull out too much, that's okay. You can put it back. So again, see how most of this is coming up my side? I want to get some more right in here. And I'm not going to cut all of this. I'm going to put some of it back. But I want to get some baby hairs pulled out right here. Let me see what I got. Okay, I'm starting to get some. This piece I don't want. I want that back there. This is a little too high. So I'm going to put that back there. I want a few more pieces from down in here. It's hard to see. All right, I'm just going to check over here in this mirror real quick, just to make sure before I cut, because that, it's kind of hard for me to see in that mirror, and I apologize, or I shouldn't say even mirror, just the phone. So I'm going to pull these fibers down that I want. All right, so now I've got like sort of this bigger chunk of hair. I don't want all that hair. I want to start out small. So I'm just going to kind of pull some of these back. Let's see. It's a little too much. A little too much. A little too much. All right. I apologize going back and forth. Okay, that looks about right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of it out because it looks a little thick. I want to thin it out just a little bit. I'm going to take a little more from up here. All right, that looks about okay. That's starting to look how I want it. So I've got this chunk of hair here, and you have a couple different options of how you can cut it. You can purchase these on Amazon. And by the way, these are amazing for shaping your eyebrows. Like you can get up in here. I know I'm getting off topic. And like trim just right along those edges and get those flyaway little pieces out of there. Love these. Or you can take it and you can kind of chop at this to make it wispy for around your ear. I just ordered a big package of these. When you open up the description box, you'll see the link to it where I got them from Amazon, and they're not that expensive. And I think there's like 12 in a pack that are coming to me. So you could take this and just kind of, I'm going to start low just to kind of show you. And there, now I just pulled that piece off in there. Now I want to go in and just kind of shorten it up a little bit more. Make sure you don't have those pieces there. You don't want to grab a hold of that. And then I'm just going to kind of work at it. And honestly, how long you want it to be and how thick you want it to be is totally up to you. So you can make those pieces even longer, or you can make them shorter. It's all going to be like a preference on what you like. So I would always suggest cutting them a little longer to start with, because you can always cut off more. All right. And the razor kind of shreds it too, if that makes sense, and kind of chops at it and makes it look a little more unperfect. I'm just going to go ahead and look in the mirror here. There's a few pieces that I can't see very well in the mirror or in my phone with the lighting. So I just want to double check it. Okay. So now you can see when I put this behind my ear, instead of it being like a bald spot there, now there's some fibers in there. If you find these little pieces that like to I just take this and hack them off. I swear to God, every day when I put my wig on, you know how you get those pieces that fall down around your face? I take this and hack it off. And just make them into baby hairs, or I pull it right out. I don't care, because I can't stand hair in my face. See? And you can do that with a normal ear tab too. And when I say normal, it's because remember this is the light Jon Renau cap, so that ear tab is very flat and thin compared to the other ones. I did it on Sage. There's a picture of it on Facebook, and I'll connect that link so you can see it. And it looks so much better, especially if you're somebody like me who doesn't have hair underneath your wigs. You want to just pull those little pieces up in there. And then you could also even create, sometimes this piece right here that's going behind your ear can feel too thick. And what you could do is pull out some pieces, like I am right here. Just pull out some pieces and kind of, sorry, I can't see that. My coordination in here. And you can kind of create some baby hairs along the edge here too, just to kind of break up that thickness going behind your ear. But I don't feel like it's like that with Julienne Light, because this is the density of this wig is much different than some of my other wigs. But I do always like to have just one side behind my ear. I don't know what it is. I don't really care for like hair coming down on both sides of my face. So if I have a left mono part and my part's going this way, this side of my ear is put back and this side is left down. But if it's a mono full top, I tend to move it to the left side and put it behind my ear on the right. Now I could put my this side behind my ear also, and that is what I like about Julienne Light, is because the fibers are not so thick and full, you can get both of those behind your ear and not feel like, oh, you got all this wig sticking out right there. And I could just as easily add some of those little baby hairs. So there's the one side, and then there's without, with. Okay, so that is how I do the baby hairs around the ear, and I hope that helps you. And again, open up the description box so that you can find the different links that I attach to my videos with products that I use. And then also you will find the link to my Facebook page where I have a lot of the before and after pictures on there. You can check that out. Then just make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? All right, thanks everyone, and dealing with my day. I'm getting in the shower, and we'll talk with you soon. Stupid.